Welcome to today's video presentation on one of the most notorious figures in criminal history, Jack the Ripper. This narration is dedicated to a man whose name has left a profound imprint in the true crime history. His identity remains an unsolved mystery, and his crimes a source of abhorrence and fascination. In this presentation, we will delve into the life and actions of Jack the Ripper, a figure that continues to intrigue and baffle investigators. The name Jack the Ripper itself is a symbol of terror and mystery. This video aims to dissect this infamous figure's persona, exploring the depths of criminal history and stitching together any available information to create a comprehensive profile of this elusive character. In our journey, we'll traverse the eerie landscape of late 19th century London. It was an era marked by swift industrial development, glaring social inequalities, and the grim realities of city life. Whitechapel, a place of rippers' horrifying crimes, was a labyrinth of crime and destitution. Inside these streets, our tale unfolds, presenting a series of disturbing crimes that stunned the world and left an indelible mark on crime history. Grasping the gravity of the Ripper's actions necessitates context. London during the late 1800s was a city of contrasts. Rapid urban growth led to crammed slums, a thriving illicit market, and a surge in violent crimes. The embryonic police force was not equipped to maintain order. It was in this tumultuous backdrop that the Ripper committed his heinous acts, leaving behind a trail of terror and bewilderment. In our narration, we will delve into each crime's specifics, dissect the narrative of the series of murders that Jack the Ripper is believed to have committed. We'll examine the evidence, analyze crime scene photographs, and scrutinize medical examiners' reports. Every piece of evidence adds to our attempt to paint a broader image of this enigmatic character. As we navigate through Jack the Ripper's portfolio of heinous crimes, we'll also illuminate the theories about his identity. From plausible suspects to improbable conspiracy theories, the identity of Jack the Ripper has led to intense debate and speculation. Professionals from numerous fields have tried to unmask the man, each perspective adding to the complexity of the mystery that is Jack the Ripper. The video's objective is to delve into Jack the Ripper's world, his crimes, and investigate theories around his identity. We invite you, our viewer, to join us on this intriguing journey. We encourage you to step into the shoes of the investigators who have dedicated their lives to solving the mystery of Jack the Ripper. We hope this narration will stimulate your curiosity and provoke thoughtful discussion. As we unravel the complex network of the Ripper's actions and theories around his identity, we invite you to engage with us in this exploration. We believe that collectively, we may shed new light on this enduring mystery and come closer to understanding Jack the Ripper's enigma. As we conclude this presentation, we hope that we've given you an engaging and comprehensive exploration of the life and times of Jack the Ripper. Prepare to delve into the dark corridors of criminal history and step into the shoes of the investigators who have dedicated their lives to solving one of the greatest enigmas of our time, Jack the Ripper. During the autumn of 1888, a series of brutal murders occurred in the Whitechapel district of London. These grotesque deeds were committed by an anonymous perpetrator, leaving behind a path of unfathomable terror, propelling the inhabitants of the otherwise bustling city into an abyss of dread. The victims, all of whom were women, met a horrifyingly premature and savage demise at the hands of this merciless predator. Whitechapel, typically teeming with energy and life, was shockingly morphed into a malevolent stage for the harrowing enactment of a truly horrifying spectacle. The narrow, bustling lanes, once overflowing with merchants hawking their wares, street vendors, and the perpetual slew of pedestrians became silent observers to the reign of terror that had descended upon the city. The usually vibrant alleyways, illuminated by the gentle glow of the moon, transformed into the gruesome theater for a series of heinous acts, as innocent women fell victim to the predator's ruthless trap. This maniacal murderer, who was soon christened as Jack the Ripper by the terrified public, did not randomly select his victims. Instead, he targeted women in a cold and calculated manner, a pattern which a fresh tide of fear among the city's populace. Every utterance of the name Jack the Ripper served as a sharp jab to the collective psyche, a chilling reminder of the malevolence that lurked on the city's streets. The methodology of the killings was particularly terrifying. Investigators were convinced that these brutal crimes were the work of a single person, an understanding that served to intensify the fear that had already taken hold of the city. The victims were not simply killed, their bodies were grotesquely showcased, resulting in a bone-chilling exhibition that sent shockwaves through the heart of London. Despite the tireless attempts of the police, Jack the Ripper managed to elude capture, turning the investigation into a desperate race against time. The authorities undertook every effort within their capacity to apprehend the murderer before he could claim another victim. Their pursuit, however, seemed futile, as the killer operated with a cold-blooded precision, leaving behind him a horrifying path of death and horror. As each day passed, conjecture and rumors started to pervade the city. Some suggested that the killer might be a respected member of society, perhaps a nobleman. Others speculated that could be a physician, his gruesome skills suggesting a disturbing familiarity with human anatomy. These theories, as diverse as they were, only served to add more pieces to the convoluted puzzle that was the true identity of Jack the Ripper. Over time, countless theories have been put forth. Scholars, detectives, and enthusiasts alike have meticulously dissected every piece of evidence left behind by the elusive murderer. Every crime scene has been scrutinized, every witness testimony has been dissected, and yet the true identity of Jack the Ripper still remains cloaked in mystery. Our determined pursuit to expose the identity of this notorious criminal persists. Through meticulous research, rigorous analysis, and an unyielding quest for the truth, we continue to work towards solving the enigma that Jack the Ripper represents. The search for answers persists, even more than a century after the gruesome murders. It is our duty to the annals of history and to the victims of these atrocious crimes to uncover the truth and ensure their memories are not forgotten. From inspecting the locations of the crimes to analyzing witness testimonies, every detail has been painstakingly examined in our effort to unmask this infamous killer. While the true identity of Jack the Ripper remains unknown, his crimes have left an indelible mark on history. The enigma that is Jack the Ripper has permeated through the decades, becoming a disturbing yet fascinating symbol of Victorian-era crime. The case has not only persisted but has grown immensely popular, intriguing both seasoned detectives and curious novices alike. The inexplicability of the crimes, coupled with vivid historical setting of the grimy streets of London, offers a captivating allure that pulls people into the eerie depths of this unsolved mystery. The palpable sense of dread and horror that was once felt by the citizens of Whitechapel continues to echo through time, as the ghastly atrocities committed by the Ripper remain etched in our collective memory. His heinous acts have given rise to a myriad of theories and speculations, each one more chilling than the last. This fascination with the macabre is not just about the terror that Jack the Ripper instilled, but it's also a quest for understanding, a pursuit for closure. Through our detailed examination, we will follow the trail of the infamous killer, navigating the shadowy labyrinth of Victorian London and delving into the Ripper's sinister psyche. Our objective is not merely to recount the bone-chilling deeds of Jack the Ripper, but to investigate, to question, and most importantly, to uncover the truth. Join us as we embark on a journey into the dark and twisted mind of Jack the Ripper, as we strive to uncover the truth behind one of the most perplexing cases in true crime history.